Yes, beats.
Well, that's true. I never said that that wasn't true. But you see, without a face on it, the lie could have gotten even bigger. He would have continued to like add things to the story because he felt like they felt that they had broken me down so much that I'd be so humiliated and just go into crawl into a hole and die. Basically. It really doesn't matter because it's my story. If you hear somebody lying about you, you would want to address it. If she's telling such a big lie and removing any guilt from themselves, you would want to address it too. You say no, but that's not what happened. It wouldn't have mattered. He felt that if he explained it in such a way that no woman would want that like on her, that I feel too embarrassed to come out. But I didn't care because he'd already done the worst thing to me. What more? No, I'm not. What? What do you mean? Think about how many other things. Like if I hadn't come out, think of how many other things he would have said. He would have just gone with the story because they were so comfortable that they had broken me down. If we're being honest, shame is a hell of a drug, and like pride, me not wanting my family and certain people to. No, I just didn't want to get the whole "I told you so" thing. A lot of people hide from shame. There's a lot of criminals that are free. What makes you think this is different? People pay people off all the time. No, this isn't new. It was just my turn. It's like 7 a.m. in Liberia right now. Now, usually I'd be on the phone with my mom right now. She's usually the person I'd vent to. But after seeing that clip, I asked me a question. I'm just going off talking about what I want to say. As it comes to me, I'm speaking my mind. You can ask me a question if there's something specific you would like to know. If I can answer it, I will. If I can't, then that's it. Who that? And who didn't? Yes. Why do you guys think that I would? Don't you know that I know this is like tragic for me too? You'd be surprised at how much people would tolerate if nobody knew. It's just because my shit is all out there. There's a lot of people who've been in similar situations. Maybe not as bad as mine, but there's a lot of people who just off shame, they wouldn't want to go to the police or anything like that. Or especially if family has told you to stop fucking with that person and you do it anyway, you have to deal with the consequences. Like when nobody knew that I was even involved with him in the first place, to be honest, I didn't really care if he was like going off on like women or like all this red pill stuff. I really just thought that I was just a character because he wasn't like that with me at that time. When tragedy struck, now I'm having to take accountability for the fact that you knew that he wasn't a stand-up guy. I know that. I know that now. Some of you guys are stating the obvious. But you guys need to open your mind and stop thinking like, oh, a rapist has one look. I don't know. I've been advised not to even talk about it too much, but that's not what happened. That that's that's not what happened. There will come a time that maybe I'll be able to talk about things like the whole series of events, like what happened when I got there and everything, and me thinking that footage was being taken to use as collateral. If Let me ask you guys a question. If you thought that somebody was trying to use something against you, wouldn't you try to plead with them, especially if this person is more powerful than you. Of course. I don't have any pictures like that or anything like that, anything compromising about me on the internet. Once somebody has something like that, of course you're gonna be like, tell me what's going on. Trying to see like really what was the goal? What was the purpose of all of this? That's the truth. Rather than again going off on him in the text messages, I'm more like, oh, please let me see. I don't know how much more I can spell it out. I've already. It sounds like a typical man thing to say. The same way that somebody who's your boyfriend can still sexually assault you. The same way that somebody who you're even married to. As long as it's sex that you don't want to have and you told the person no, it's assault, sexual assault. You tell the person no, get off me. And they do that to you still. It's assault, especially if you're like powerless, you're in bed and the person just jumps on top of you. If anything, that whole no boom situation should show you guys that people aren't just, there's a lot more to people. Yes, he did. Not every criminal is in jail. Not every rapist is in jail. I don't know what more I can say that. How many people have been paid off? How many people have been paid not to tell their story? He does not. But, like I said, just because somebody does something wrong does not mean that they're in due time. In due time, everybody gets theirs. But like I said, not all criminals are in jail, or not all criminals are in jail for the crime. They might be in jail for another crime. They might be charged with something else. OJ, for example, now he's innocent, but he found himself incarcerated for something else. I believe he might have, I don't know, I guess he tried to get some of his merchandise back or whatever, and he did some time for that. I want to, this is not the format in which I want to tell my story. And I want it to be after all the court related stuff. I don't want it to be before that. Again, like I said, what triggered me today was the interview that I saw. You would think that he was there. The way he explained it, Black 100. You would think that he was there. The way he explained it. And I don't want this to be off no sympathy thing, because I know what I'm saying is the truth. But you guys are gonna believe what you want anyway, because one person is unheard of, and another person is somebody that you guys are used to. It's really not a fair. It's not a fair fight. But I have no reason to lie. Like again, you guys didn't know me before this. Every time I would go there, I wasn't trying to get clout off him. No. It might seem stupid, but I genuinely liked him at some point. I thought we were friends, at least. I never saw like this like violent side of him until that night. So, but why in this format? He allegedly provided evidence of what before, and all of those text messages, like I said, were before I seen the video. When I saw the whole series of events and everything that happened, I was like, oh, I knew I would never do that. But why is that not the case for R. Kelly? Why is that not the, just because somebody is not in jail does not mean they didn't commit the crime. I don't know what more I can say. Like, what difference would it make? Like, what difference? It's really just a, yes, he is. It's okay.
but much later, after the people backing him, I guess, didn't need him anymore after when he became disposable. But
I didn't. R. Kelly wasn't in jail in his prime. He wasn't in jail at the height of his career. Weinstein, all these guys, they did things for decades before they got caught up. They have people backing them, stuff like that. I don't know if that makes sense.
eventually, they all get their day. Eventually, everybody, if not for one particular situation, they get held accountable for another situation. But if you believe that prison job because of the evidence, correct, wasn't he on trial in like the early 2000s or something like that? These are multiple crimes. Somebody gets. What makes you think that
people don't get comfortable when committing crimes? They start to become more sloppy. They gamble things. Once you get away with it the first time, what's going to happen? What do you mean, how? Wait, you want to know the whole process? No, no, please. It's counterproductive. No,
that's no, that's just you guys trying to hear something salacious to like make it known. This is actually my life. If you guys were in a similar situation, you wouldn't even want the whole world discussing it. I never brought this to public. I always wanted this to be dealt with in the legal way. I don't personally believe that all attention is good attention.
But if you hurt somebody on you, you want to defend yourself. No, he did actually. Yeah, and lied. Because he continued to lie about it. You see, one thing is that he was able to control the narrative as long as I didn't say anything, as long as they felt like I was too, I don't know how to say, like they won or whatever, he got so comfortable. In narrating it, he lied and lied and lied.
That's what triggered me. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. Yes, I did.
And he said it himself. He said that he was getting ahead of the story, and he said, "Oh, I don't know if somebody brought her to the light or something like that." You don't have to. You don't have to. This is not. Nobody wins in this situation. I don't think that's what you guys don't understand. There are no winners. Like me even coming out here and talking about it more, it's just I realize that nobody really cares. Everybody just wants their little moment. Just suck you like bad juice and done.
You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't. Don't. Because words are just that words. The same way you don't have to believe me off words, you don't have to believe him off words.
But I know what it is that happened to me. I know the fear that I experienced. I know like the sleepless nights that I had. I know the I know what it is that I felt after. And by the grace of God, I'm in a stronger situation right now. I'm happy. That's how I overcame that.
It's obviously still a journey. But no, I was not cheating on anybody. They try to spin the story and say that I was in a relationship or whatever, and I left my child and my man to go. No, that's not true. I don't even have any children.
That doesn't make sense. Thank you. I mean, I always feel proud. Like I said, nobody wins in this situation. So was he. Wouldn't that be like the same
Thing that he's giving accusations to. So I guess the point of the like is you guys want details so that way you can put it on your Reddit.
thing and stuff like that? I don't want to continue reliving it all over and over and over again. I've really just been trying to move on. People just want the story just so they could like I guess throw some laughs about it. It's not, to me at least, it's not a joking matter. Like I'm talking about it because why 100 spoke on it like he was there. That's what I'm talking about it. If you heard somebody lying on you, anybody would feel triggered. Especially like him saying, "Oh no, 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 no! I know, he wasn't there." I didn't because again, I didn't want any of this to be settled in public. I'm I'm I like my like little peaceful life that I have going on. Like that part is priceless. I like being able to, and that's one thing he can't do. He can't walk around freely. I only mentioned it because why keeps talking about it. So the video, it didn't sound like a response to you. Did it sound like I just came out, "Hey guys, by the way"? No, you should be smart enough to know that that was a response video. One. And two, tell me, sue me if I'm lying. Go, you guys, you guys should go tell him. Tell him to sue me. Right. Like, I'm not, most of you guys on the internet, I feel like everybody's just really just make fun, make jokes off other people's lives, and then you go back and they live their peaceful life. I'm trying to protect mine. I'm trying to protect my peaceful life. Well, he could send me a cease and desist. That's free, right? And there should be consequences for that too. So what makes you think that no, anybody can be held accountable for something? So why won't he? I am. I am. But if you guys you expect me to, I guess, go online and show paperwork and stuff like that? No. I specifically came online to talk about the fact that
Everything that WAC 100 said was a lie. It's other people continuously talking about me, and I've just
been responding. Because you see, without a name, without a thank you. Right, you guys are. I guess some of
you guys are gonna ride for him regardless.
is my mom on here. You know, sometimes you want to know. Sometimes when someone's in the wrong, you want to know who. Watch whose side karma goes on between me and him. Who has been experiencing a downfall? Who is in the process of losing everything? That's how you know. I don't need to lie about anything. You don't have to believe me. Thank you. You don't have to. It really doesn't matter. You're a stranger. I'm the one that's dealing with it. I'm the one that's been getting all types of stupid messages and calls and stuff like that. I'm gonna be in so much trouble with my lawyer for even bringing it up, but it's my fault for letting an interview that I wasn't even supposed to watch. Like everybody's been advising me, like get offline, get offline. I made the mistake looking something up, and it kind of triggered me. I'm human. I'm human.
People would feel this way if they were being lied on, because the way that people look at it is like, I don't know, that I want attention, but this doesn't get attention. There has been some genuine people that talk to me and let me know that they're there and all that.
But most of it has just been his fans saying all types of things, hating on me. Why does it matter? When was the last time I was in a relationship? Why do you care? I don't know what difference does it make? Why do you care?
Okay, you said you're at work. Correct. Yes. Yes to both. That's why I said my lawyer is going to be really mad at me for even going live, because everybody, even people who don't like me, have told me don't go online. Like
Don't search your name and stuff like that. But I'm human. It's the same thing. I'm not different than any one of you guys. You would get curious, and it's natural, like to want to defend yourself. So then I came online I addressed the whack situation, and now I just feel like, whatever, call it venting or whatever.
Yes, I'm West African. I'm Liberian and Nigerian. I speak Hausa. Yeah, I'm also on mine to hear the opinions of from you guys. I
don't really check my inbox like that, but because when you are so quiet, everybody's gonna want to create the narrative for you. And I'm not somebody that, like, I don't go live at all. I'm not somebody that talks a lot. It's really easy to try to manipulate the situation. Like, well, why is she not talking?
Because I'm trying to protect my peace. It wouldn't even matter the way some of you guys are. Even if when everything is said and done, you still find a way to support. R. Kelly still has supporters. Thank you. I said, watch as things unfold. He's already losing everything. And he's gonna continue to lose everything. Watch which side the karma goes. Don't you think that I know that if I ever try to lie on somebody in such a way, you don't think that there's consequences for things like that? I don't know about you guys, but I 100% believe in divine retribution. If I lied on somebody like that, I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night. Because there's no way you can't. When you do good, it comes back to you. And when you do evil, and so watch which side karma is on. I'm not the one losing everything. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, let me get some sleep. It's still fuck Wi 100. I don't give a fuck. Good night, y'all. Maybe I'll come back on like later. Oh my god, can y'all see me? No. It's funny how y'all have so much shit to say about me in my inbox. When I tell you guys to go live, I want to. Y'all ducking and hiding.
Alright, good. This is for everybody that thought that I was hiding for whatever reason.
This is your chance. I'm not hiding. I've just been doing my thing. I've been busy. Who this?
Are you guys keeping up with the Jada Kingdom and Steph London stuff? Can we talk about something less tense? Just out of curiosity.
I should comment that and pin it. Child, they make a whole lot of fake pages. No. I had to. And tell me why I keep on getting like random just calls. I guess the goal is to like frustrate me so that I crash out. I'm guessing. Yes, I did. I did. I know this is it's probably crazy to even be talking about this, but yes. And honestly, initially I was Team Jada until Steph came with that heat. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first round, I would say Jada took it, but Dead Girl Walking and Dead Girl Talking, those two, definitely. Like I have a different respect for Steph now. She's really, really a beast. Very, very talented. Everywhere, all on Instagram, I'm just seeing 10 carats. Ricky. Ricky. I'm so happy where I am right now in life.
This time last year, there wasn't really much to smile about. I was really in a depressed place.
But now, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy now. It took a while for me to get here. At some point, I thought I wouldn't be able to be happy again or laugh again. When you deal with certain people, like friends, especially partners, people that you're intimate with, and like some people are energy vampires. No matter how successful, you never notice certain people how they're the only ones that's winning. They're the only ones that's successful. They never ever raise anybody up, and you leave that friendship or that relationship feeling taken advantage of in one way or another. Might not be as bad as what happened to me, but in a different way. Not everything is physical, if you know what I'm trying to say. We're spiritual beings.
It was, I didn't even listen to the full song, but just that the 1 minute I heard of it, and I really was hoping she was gonna come with something dangerous, but it is to her fans, I guess. She's talented regardless. She was on Dexadap's album, that he just released. They have a song together called Purge. It's a beautiful song. One thing you can't take from Jada, she has a beautiful voice and like great melodies. But Steph is definitely the lyrical warrior. She's really lyrical. I don't know who Andre G is. I actually never heard of him. I don't know. Is that somebody I should know? I don't know. I was trying to have a lighter conversation, but I guess my goal isn't to go on some slander campaign. Like I said before, I wanted to do things like the legal way. Everyone's advised. I only got pissed off earlier because Whack 100 was lying, talking about stuff that he doesn't even know. So, I'm a human being. It's not that hard to trigger me, honestly. That's why I just try to not even look at certain things. This is a learning experience in more ways than one. When something is in public and nobody knows, even when things were actually okay between us and nobody knew, I really didn't have to deal with it. It was like just this guy that I was talking about. I didn't really care to because I realized that also there's only a few people that actually give a shit. I don't want people to use me to go against him and stuff. Like, this is actually my life. This is a genuine thing that happened to me. This isn't just everybody else is just it's just a story to them. It's just the one news. But this is like my life. This is my life. I'm really trying not to. Just got triggered. Sometimes certain people know what to say to get under your skin. And I realized that that's what they're trying to do. Maybe that was actually the purpose of them even bringing me up on the interview, because Adam22 kept on saying, oh, we didn't hear from her anymore, because to them this is just one bag of clout chasing thing they're trying to do. Just get a little story, get the 100 views or whatever, 100k views, move on to the next. This is like my life. This is real shit that happened to me. This is my real trauma. This is not a game. Like, to look for one little highlight or what nasty can we make the no. Anyway.
Check it out, check it out. Now, if somebody don't say it, I'm gonna say it. These motherfucking thoughts are out to goddamn ruin all the male entertainers we know. Listen, man, the Hard on Thoughts movement is at an all-time low at this point. All the thoughts are winning. The more cocks you suck seem to equate to the more success you eventually get. And also, we're seeing allegations from all type of women out of the woodworks. Nelly raped somebody. We're hearing Usher gave 1 million takes STDs. We're hearing Bobby Valentine. Well, actually, that was a nigga. Never mind. Listen, we're hearing all type of shit. Basically, women are out here taking down these niggas. Even Kevin Hart was basically put down in the media because he tried to fuck a thought.